Welcome to TITA Talks. My name is Sonia Tita Papalo, and I'm your host. It is a great privilege and pleasure to welcome MINE KALPAKCIOGLU. MINE is the founder of T.I.M.E Public Relations, one of the premier public relation firms in Istanbul, Turkey. As a communication expert, she has more than 20 years experience in PR, marketing, and advertising business. With her knowledge of Turkey's industry, she carefully selects each client. We're currently experiencing the greatest global transformation of our lifetime. This grand transformation permeates the well-being of every aspect of humankind. Wellness and self-care is at the forefront of this paradigm shift and is a priority and must-have for all. Health and wellness is one of T.I.M.E PR's lifestyle categories, and with the ever-growing concern about well-being, she and her team are a front runner in the industry and highly motivated to help drive brands to the highest level of customer awareness with their expertise in consumer health, fitness, and overall well-being. MINE is also an ambassador to a unique health clinic called VIVAMAYR, which practices the famous Mayr Cure. VIVAMAYR is located in two unique locations in Austria with offices in London. The team helps one find their way to long-term health and a new quality of life. And today, we're talking about the healing power of preventive practices, a self-care tool for you. Welcome to TITA Talks, MINE.
Hello, Tita. How are you?
Great. We're so delighted to have you on today. Tell us what inspired you to become involved in health and wellness and embrace a healthy lifestyle.
Tita, it's been a long journey. Actually, it started when I was very, very little because my mother's family, most of her cousins and uncles and aunties, they're doctors. So I grew up in a family environment of doctors. So when we would gather in family dinners, everybody would talk about the new inventions, the new trends, health problems of people, etc. So I grew up with all that literature, and I decided to study medicine. I got into medicine school here in Istanbul, and I studied the first year, and then I decided to have a summer job, and I got into an advertising agency. And second year, I continued my studies. And again, in the summer, I was called by the agency to work with them again. And that was it. I went there. And after the second year, I decided actually I like communications better. So I quit the medical school. But medicine has always been my very interest. So when I started in the advertising agency, I loved it. Communication and PR, advertising, all these practices that we were doing and I was learning was amazing for me. And I decided that's what my path's going to be. But at that time, when I was working at the advertising agency, like on the second or third year, I met a lady who actually was going to a health farm in England called Ragdale Hall. I don't know even if it exists now, but she told me about the treatments, what they do there. So I decided that on my yearly holiday from work, I'm going to go there. So I bought my ticket, went there. I enjoyed it so much that I decided that every year I'm going to go once or twice to a health farm or wellness clinic. After a few times, I changed. I went to other places. And basically, for the past 30 years, I've been going twice a year to wellness centers, spas around the world. But 12 years ago, I heard from a friend here in Turkey, actually, about VIVAMAYR in Austria. And she said that I have to go and try it since I love wellness. And I went to VIVAMAYR for a week, and I loved it so much that I took another 2 weeks off of work and I stayed 2 weeks. And the benefits were amazing. It was exactly what I loved, what I wanted. The Mayr Cure was amazing for me. And then on the third time I was there, I asked them whether they would be interested to do their PR in Turkey. And they agreed. And it's been 12 years we're working together. Yes, so that's how I started in the wellness and the partnership, being an ambassador to VIVAMAYR.
Tell us a little bit more about the cure at VIVAMAYR and what programs do they offer that you love most?
Basically, the VIVAMAYR cure is a derivative of the Mayr principle. What is the Mayr principle? The Mayr principle says we are what we digest, and not we are what we eat. Because you may as well eat a broccoli, but if you don't digest it well, you don't get the benefits of the nutrition of what's in broccoli. So digestion is very important, and for that the gut is very important. So at VIVAMAYR, the cure that they're doing is to heal the gut, basically, because we all in today's modern world have some kind of inflammation in our intestines, in our gut. And with the cure, they basically clean the gut. They totally clean it. Then they reform the base of the gut and make sure that the whole digestive system, the digesting in the intestines and the gut, happens quickly and in the most efficient way. And therefore, when you go to VIVAMAYR after a week, your skin changes, your energy changes, your looks change, even the white of your eyes change, because you are so clean and you get all the benefits of all those organic food that they give to you. And actually the cure is 3 weeks. But if you go there for a week or 2 days, they teach you all the principles. They give lectures every evening. And after you come out of VIVAMAYR, then you carry it on for a while at your house. And then you feel great. You feel rejuvenated. And the most important thing is you build a very strong immunity. And therefore, especially in today's world with all the pandemic, viruses, etc., it's very important to be strong against those viruses. You become very strong.
Absolutely.
So the cure basically makes you digest well, gets you all the good nutrition in your blood and your organs, and then you become stronger.
Wonderful, wonderful. We're living in unprecedented, tumultuous times with the global COVID-19 pandemic, the Delta variant, social unrest, and environmental catastrophes. Yet, with the right wellness and self-care tools, we can reset our lives and forge a new pathway forward. Media, communication, and the words used in campaigns all have the power to impact our well-being. In particular, it can inform us of different life lessons and inspire us to feel empathy, happiness, joy, peace, and so forth. What life lessons can you share as a woman business owner and mom?
Oh, mom is a different story. We have to do another talk about this. You have to be guided by a real doctor. You cannot just go on the internet, for example, and just do yourself blood checks, blood tests, and take medicine or supplements accordingly. You have to be guided by a doctor. So yes, it's amazing. We have amazing information, but we also have to be careful with the wrong information or poor information. And also, I think the other good and bad things of the media is that media generalizes. Why do they generalize? Because they want everybody to read and get something out of it. Fine. But generalizing is actually wrong. Everybody is an individual. For example, just to give you an idea, today's topic in the modern world, intermittent fasting is very, very in at the moment. It's
Yes.
very fashionable. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody wants to do that. But is that good for you? Maybe you have hypoglycemia, and fasting is not good for you because you have to eat every 2 hours or 3 hours.
Yes.
Or intermittent fasting, you do that every day. Doing it every day is not good for you because you lower your metabolism. The body says, oh, I'm not getting any food, so let me cover myself, slow down so that with the poor nutrition that I'm getting, I can survive. So I go into survival mode. So intermittent fasting, because everybody's talking about it, it may not be good for you. And that's why the information that we find on the media, they're general information, but we have to check. We have to make sure that we talk to our doctor or functional medicine doctor about it and see if it's good for us.
Mine, our philosophy is that true self-care relies on utilizing all 4 pillars of a healthy lifestyle. That's exercise, nutrition, rest healing, and mindfulness meditation. This is our formula for health, happiness, and longevity. And when these 4 pillars are in alignment, we achieve harmony and equilibrium. What is your daily wellness routine, and what self-care tools do you use on a daily basis?
Tita, thank you for asking this question. Balance is very important. I don't believe in restrictions. Of course, if you have health problems, acute health problems, of course, through your doctor's prescriptions and guidance, you may restrict yourself to different things. But for example, excessive exercise is very acidic. You don't want to be acidic because then you also get sick eventually. You know, why would you do a non-carb diet? Carbs is good for you. You need it. You know, when you eat just protein or you do a ketogenic diet, you know, you refrain yourself from a lot of things that actually your body needs. Also, a lot of people just go into, how should I say, very long meditations because they've been told that this is very good for you. You know, some people are led to disconnect from the world when they do that. You know, everyday meditation, yes, a small, short amount may be fine, but I hear things like, oh, I meditated like for 2 hours or 3 hours. I think balance is very important. A little bit of everything. That's what life is. And also, like the rhythm of the heart, when you look at the graphic of the rhythm of the heart, it's up and down. Up. That's the rhythm of life. If it's flat, you're dead. So you cannot do one thing. You have to be doing a little bit of everything. Same with happiness. You know, the way we are, you reach happiness at Christmas, for example, and in January you go down. What do? Then it's quiet time. You had your festive season there. In January, you have to quiet down, look after yourself. So cycle is very important. You have to accept that because in today's world, everybody's scared when their mood is down or when they feel upset. Having upsetting moments are normal. It's life. You don't have to run to a psychiatrist and get a pill to boost your serotonin. So for me, according to the season, according to my mood, everything in a balance. My mood changes according to the weather. If I plan to wear this lovely dress to work on a Monday morning, but if the weather is rainy and cloudy, I don't wear that beautiful dress. I just wear a jumpsuit and colorless things, or just the opposite. So for me, balance is important, and I, of course, plan my days, but I also look at what's happening around me, and I change things accordingly. Wellness-wise, health-wise, what I do, which is very important, I never listen to people saying, oh, I take the supplement, I do this. I listen to my body, and for that, every 6 months, I check my blood. If I have any deficiencies in nutrition or minerals, etc., I try to replace them. If necessary, I do some biohacking, and I'm not doing the biohacking because I've been told to. I look at my levels. If my levels need that, if I had a very busy period at work and I got tired, and of course, a lot of things are missing from my blood. So I try to give them a boost, and for that, I do biohacking. And periodically, when I check my blood, I see that a few levels change. Accordingly, I do the necessary. Sometimes it's supplements, sometimes it's IVs, sometimes I have to work out for those things, eat according to those things. So yes, I think balance and cycle is very important, and that's what I'm being careful. If you want to go to more details, we can discuss it, but generally in the morning when I first wake up, I drink my VIVAMAYR base powder, which is a powder that makes you alkaline. And you can achieve that through drinking a glass of water with some freshly squeezed lemon juice as well. It's kind of the same thing. And then I work out. I work out before eating my breakfast. After workout, I have my breakfast, I go to work, I have an active life, and I have a big lunch afterwards. So my breakfast is like a queen, and my lunch is like a princess. And at night, soup, a or just a very small dish. Yeah. And I try to sleep early during the week, especially. And I try to sleep with an empty digestive system, because when your digestive system, which takes a lot of energy, is empty, at night you rejuvenate. Your body doesn't deal with digestion, your body deals with renewing you. So for me, going to bed at 11 with an empty digestive system is very, very important. And I like to take 8 hours of sleep, but this is for this age now. Maybe later I will need less sleep. So I don't want to restrict people when I'm talking like this, but I think between 6 to 8 hours sleep a day, and a quality one, is a very important thing. So these are my daily routines.
And what does the healing power of preventive practices, a self-care tool for you, mean to you? Is it a combination of all we're talking about?
It is, Sonia. It's a combination. And also periodically it changes, as I told you.
Yes.
But for me, the most important thing is keeping positive. A positive approach is very important. In our childhood, maybe you remember as well, at school, they make us read Pollyanna, the book. Yes. And I think keeping our Pollyanna live in ourselves is very important. She basically looks at things very positively. And looking at things very positively makes you a positive person. And being positive secretes serotonin. When you have serotonin, your immune system is strong. When your immune system is strong, you are healthy, basically. So positive thinking is above everything.
So is that your daily mantra, would you say? The power of positivity? Do you have a mantra?
It is power of positivity, and food is medicine, and digesting is medicine. So eating the right food at the right time, the right way, the food that is good for you, because not every food is good for you anymore, unfortunately. So yes, positive thoughts and digesting the right foods.
Mine, you're an amazing inspiration to us. Who and what inspires you?
You inspire me. I know you've been through a lot and you're keeping it all, trying to keep it all very positive. You have a very positive approach to people. So honestly, you are an inspiration to all of us. Other than that, actually, nature inspires me, Tita.
Yes.
Of course, family, friends, this and that, yes. But nature really inspires me. So when I have a problem to deal with, anything serious that I need to think about and solve, I throw myself in nature. And when I look in nature, when I observe nature, everything gives me a solution to the things that I'm looking for. So yes, I would say the nature is my biggest mentor in life.
Science-based evidence shows that the more wellness and self-care tools and techniques you have, and the more positive daily habits you embrace, then the more you not only learn about yourself and what works best for you in your life, but the better life you will live. It's about empowering yourself with the skills to live a happier, healthier, and more harmonious life. I want to share an excerpt from my book, Sonia's Ring, 11 Ways to Heal Your Heart. Physical and spiritual well-being is necessary for life and growth. It is what helps to keep us alive, maintains and nourishes love, faith, hope, perseverance, compassion, and kindness. All of this is available for you. So reach out and grab what is yours. Mine, is there any particular message you would like to make sure that we share with our global audience?
Life is beautiful. Take care of your environment and just stay positive and loving and listen a lot to Tita.
I love that.
No, but honestly.
Thank you for joining us on TITA Talks. Thank you for discussing the healing power of preventive practices, a self-care tool for you. For more information, please go to www.wellnessworldusa.com, www.titatalks.com, www.time-prd.com, and/or you can go to the VIVAMAYR website, right? www.vivamayr, vivamayr.com/en, and follow us on Instagram at Wellness World, at Tita Talks Official, at We Love Tita Talks, at Sonia Tita Papala, and follow Mine at Mine_KALPAKCIOGLU. For joining us on Tita Talks.
Thank you, Tita, and bye, everybody. Keep healthy.